Come here. Lay down, Bubba. Lay down, Bubba. Gotta be up top, because I'm missing it somewhere. Gotta be up top. Oh wait, so I gotta examine this guy. Goodbye. Can't even open that? I can't even open that. Ugh. Looks like it's like right here, doesn't it? There we go. That's not the skill I wanted there. What? Why would I be killed by the sight of the law? I didn't do jack shit there. That's some bullshit. I said fucking stop it. Quit chewing on the fucking couch. Stop it. Get down. Get down now. Stop chewing on the couch. No. Stop.
What the hell? No, I'm not strong enough, I don't think. Go over here, I guess. This guy killed me before. I just don't have, like, a huge burst of damage to really do anything to him. The guy that killed me a second ago. Fucking die, Jesus.
Are the assassins now feeding the earth with their blood and bone? I was ambushed. You'll notice long ago this place was built to imprison Daedra. See that floor plate below the door you came through? There are 5 of those. When they're all active... No, there's an exit to the surface behind the final plate. I activated the... to the last chamber.
するね。
Nara ambushed us. She used a flask. Good. I'll activate. Bam, chase.
Have you dispatched Aknara? That piece of Enchao? Ha! My fine Falar. Well, Captain Thrawn lost his life bravely defending the fort from that Covenant scum. He cut down a scroll. Fort Orange was built a long time ago, atop a set of a few years back. A fetching big Aldmeri army invaded Hamath, sacked a town and established some fortifications. They sent messages home, and the elves sent a... The Red Guards were not as such, Falar. The Dominion made a mistake, you see. They took captives from a Red Guard ship they managed to get offshore from their new holdings. That night, one of the Red Guards broke free and murdered every lost elf aboard. That's what they say, Falar.
Davon's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there. Yeah. Yeah. You startled me. Are you just playing tricks on me, dry skin? Oh, that's good then. I'm pleased. Just read some... You're the sun on my scales. Your answer lies with Mavo Siloreth. He bound the Brother of Strife long ago. We need... Oh, you can't make a highborn serve. You need flattery. Go, and remember, try to sound humble when you chant Mavos' name. When you meet me at the center of Othrenis, be ready. There is more to do there. Mavos is ancient, so he knew ancient secrets. How else? He helped bind this dangerous weapon, but he died a long, long time ago. During the First Era,
Hello. Hello there, fellow 3100. What an asshole. Yeah, I, yeah, I don't talk much.
by my egg. You startled me. Please, no more. Were you very humble as you sought the honor of Mavos' presence? It's time. Honor Mav.
Who disturbs my rest?
Are you watching the stream right now? Or are you just chatting with me? Because if you can just hear me all talk, it'll be a little easier for me, I think.
You make it look easy. At least, he's important.
So, you're the Gua who raised me. This had better.
I've done this quest like 20 times.
I can't perform. They're deeply personal rituals.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? That's what I'm asking, if you can hear me in chat. Oh, that one worked. Okay, cool. Got the skull. Yeah, I played Black Desert, I played Elder Scrolls, I played Blade and Soul, I played all that. Blade and Soul, I didn't like how eventually they just started giving everyone the free handouts that, you know, everyone else had grinded for however long. Black Desert, I mean, I would still try that game. I got it when it was on discount sale and never really played it. The combat style is a lot different than what I'm used to in other MMOs. Like, you know, the skills and all that stuff in Black Desert's way different. Got its own learning curve to it. I like this one just because I'm one of my favorite things in MMOs is crafting, and this has got the best crafting system that I've found in a game in a long time. I know Black Desert has its own crafting system too, but I haven't really, like I said, played it a full playthrough to know whether I like Black Desert or not. Yeah, see, I like this one because, I mean, you got skill lines based on what weapons you're using. You got your class, you got armor skills and passive abilities from your armor. There's a whole bunch of crafting skills you can plug in and do all that kind of stuff on. I just really like the depth of the character in this game. It's the graphics are really good too. I like that. Black Desert, when I did try it though, I did install it and like logged in. It was laggy for me at the time because I had a different PC at the time, but I bet if I reinstalled it I would have a much better experience with it this time around.
Ah, good for you.
This game is not a subscription game. It has a subscription component to it, but it once you buy it one time, you can play it for free without paying a monthly fee for it. Let me see if I can show you the ESO Plus. If you do pay for the monthly membership, you get these benefits. But you don't have to do that. So you pay your 20 bucks or whatever it is for the game and you can play for free from that point forward unless you choose to be an ESO Plus member. Which I am, and the only reason I really am ESO Plus is because you get this crafting bag. When you become ESO Plus, you get a crafting bag that all the stuff you pick up in the world that's related to crafting goes into. So you can have unlimited amount of materials. If you don't have this bag, it either sits in your personal inventory or it sits in your, your bank. But even your bank has limited slots, so you'd be using all your entire bank to store all this stuff on. So that's honestly the only reason I really do ESO Plus is for this right here, because I love crafting and I don't want to miss out on picking crap up because I don't have the bank space to hold it. So
Balreth is too to try and take what's in this pouch.
that's really the only reason I do it. But again, 20 bucks or whatever, 30 bucks, I don't know how much the game costs. It was just on Steam sale for like 20 bucks, I think, the other day. Might still be. But one-time fee and then you're good to go. Yeah, well, whenever I bought the pre-order of the game, so I got the Imperial Edition, and it actually came with a 7-day trial. But I already gave it away to a family member of mine. He wanted to try the game out, so I gave him that. You might be able to find a free trial online somewhere, or maybe on their website they do that. I don't know for sure, but
You're not my acolyte. Very brave acolyte.
let me see what it is on Steam right now. Yeah, it's $30 on Steam now. They got rid of the promo. I've done this quest like 5 times in the last 2 weeks because I've been making some alternate characters to see which ones I like the best. Sorry, I'm kind of skipping through some of the dialogue because I've already heard it a couple times over.
So that's what... Yes.
I actually need to go back to a town
Hurry,
and
you
get rid of some of this stuff.
Ashmouth.
Run up here to this way shrine and go back and deconstruct some of this stuff I found that I don't need.
I know it seems he
No, just this territory is. No, there's some areas, like I'll show you after I deconstruct stuff here. Bleak Rock's real snowy and white, it's like really bright. This just happens to be a territory that's gloomy like this. A lot of the dungeons are gloomy, but that's why they're dungeons, I guess. But I'll show you Bleak Rock Isle, it's pretty light. See, my inventory's full right now. Crap, I can drop. I just need to get up here to this way shrine to get the hell out of here. I'm gonna deconstruct all this stuff. Like when I go to Davin's Watch here, it'll be more lit up.
Time is now. Seek me by the cliffs outside Davin's Watch. Hurry.
Like this is a town. It's a little more lit up. And it's actually nighttime, I guess, in the game. Because sometimes it's daylight and it's like super bright in here. I'm gonna go over here. Like this is the crafting area. So you got all your, and here's your like your alchemy where you can make potions and stuff. Over here is woodworking, which is where you make staves and shields and bows and stuff. But I come in here and deconstruct this, and it gives me materials here in the middle of the screen, you can see. And it all goes into that crafting bag I was showing you earlier. But it also gets it out of my inventory space. You can research trades and all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to do that on this guy though. I have another character that I do a lot of my crafting stuff on. This is all medium armor, and I don't want medium armor. Magic over to 90. Gives me all that crap. So now when I go to my bag space, now I was full 72 of 72, now I only have 39 of 72. Get rid of this, don't like that. Recovery. Break down this shield too, and I'll show you Bleak Rock. Go get my. Also, you can go once a day and get a stat for your horse, whether it'll help you carry stuff, gives your horse more stamina, whatever. You can do it once a day in the stable, so I need to do that.
We raise fine horses.
Usually plug into stamina now that I have the crafting bag. Now I'll go to Bleak Rock. It's snowy, it'll be brighter there. Where is Bleak Rock? There we go. You can see it's not always gloomy. It just is nighttime right now. Once it becomes daylight, it's well lit. Like this will be bright white. A lot of shit to collect out here. I'm Argonian, so I have faster swimming because I'm a reptile. I swim across stuff real fast. You still there, Velo? Is it Velo or Velo? Oh shit, attacked by a bear. So this was, I guess, it doesn't look a lot brighter. You can see how it's nighttime. If the sun's up, this is all well lit. That territory I was in is gloomy because it's like undead stuff and like fire and represents death. But this area is not so bad. I've been here several times before. I want to go up here and see if this box is here to unlock. Because these crates give you good loot. Yep, there it is. Well, the harder they are to unlock, the better the crap is on the inside, though, of course. But they still give you stuff that's worth trying to pick up. 35 gold, a weapon I can, which is mace. I don't really need that, but I'll break it down. It'll give me materials and such. But I don't have any quests up here, so I kind of already did this area early on. Kind of an area they kind of send you to right away. Go back to. Unfortunately, I got to go back to the gloomy area where all my quests are at. Oh, there's another crate. Look, oh, this one's tougher. That one, I flew through that one. The soul gem in that one, empty soul gem, but still better than nothing. The story, that's why I said sorry. I was skipping the dialogue because I've already done the quests. I've already heard them, but the storyline's good. The side quests even have really good dialogue. Like I listen to it most of the time on new quests to hear like what I'm doing, hear the little side story and all that stuff. But yeah, it's really good. Better than Blade and Soul, in my opinion. That's not saying too much though. I need to get back to that way shrine. I'll tell you, my biggest struggle with this game right now, though, is I get disoriented a lot. Like, which way I'm supposed to be going. Like, I want to go right here to this way shrine, and been all sorts of turned around trying to get there. It's free to travel between distances with using the way shrine. Otherwise, you gotta pay for it. Like, in-game gold. You can do them in any order, and it scales to your character level. So, like, if you skip this territory when you were, like, young, new character or whatever, you could come back when you're in-game and get... It'll scale to your character's level. Let's see, what quest do I have? Photos. This was the territory I was just in, so I guess we'll go back there. There's a lot of materials out there. So see, I have some... The other thing, too, would you be playing on PC? Oh, yeah, I guess you would, because Black Desert's, I don't think, on Xbox, is it? Or console. You'd be a PC player. You can get add-ons and stuff. Like, my map is crazy busy with different icons because I have add-ons that tell me where the lore books are. I have an add-on that tells me like points of interest, which are these red X's I haven't went and discovered yet. If I go up there, there's something there that is something I haven't discovered yet on this character. All these little blue things are mining things that I found out in the world. This is wood, this is the rune stones, this is like leather working material, this is part of the thieves trove, like a little loot box. And as I find them, that's account wide, so if I find something on this character, like if I found a chest, when I log in another character, it'll mark that I found a chest right there at some point in time, so it'll permanently mark it. If I'm ever going out looking for crafting materials, I can just kind of try and find my previously discovered locations. Go ahead and warp back over. I didn't know Black Desert was on Xbox. I'd probably be more inclined to play it on Xbox than PC. Something different. Black Desert's going to smartphones? That's crazy. Can you play with your same character, or is it a different account? I know there was a game that came out not too long ago called Albion Online or something like that that a lot of people were playing, but I'm not a big PvP player. I like PvE, and that Albion was very PvP heavy, so I never ended up getting that one. But I know that one was like cross-platform in that you could use your character on mobile too. PC, mobile, you know, console I think it was on too. I don't know that for sure, but that was kind of cool that you could play across platform. This game's got PvP content in it, but you don't have to do it. I like trying all different classes, so I mean I got my work cut out for me to level, you know, all my classes up eventually. This guy's actually a He's gonna be my healer. His class is a Templar, so he's an Algonian Templar. So he's a reptile, which, and the reason you pick that is because the Argonian skills are good for restoration staff, which is healing, you know, magicka, which you use to heal, health, you know. So his race complements being a healer. That's why I picked Argonian for him, but there's a lot that goes into it. There are a lot of races. You can do any race with any class, and you can really make them any builds you want, whether you want them to be a tank, whether you want them to do magic damage, whether you want them to do stamina attacks, which would be like your swords and whatnot. It's really dynamic in what you can play however you really want to play it. And there's no right or wrong answer, just some are a little better than others, but the difference between them isn't gonna make or break it, so to speak. Oh yeah, but this Elder Scrolls Online has tried to make it a co-op thing, or like a guild thing, or like, you know, kind of playing with other people, which is cool. I love the Elder Scrolls series. So cool. That material. I got a trophy. I'm still learning a lot. I've met a lot of people by playing this and streaming this that have been helping me out. Yeah, a lot of people still only play Skyrim. I played Skyrim way back in the day, but I don't know that I would go back to Skyrim because I like interacting with people and playing the game with other people, which you can only really get through this. I've convinced my uncle in real life to get this game, and he's a big World of Warcraft player, and he says he really likes this and likes what it has to offer. He's been an Elder Scrolls fan for a long time, and so if you ever come back and stop by the stream again and you hear a raspy old voice, that's my uncle that plays a lot of MMOs with me. I'm really trying to focus. I bought this game, like I said, at pre-order and played way back in the day and just didn't like it that well. So I kind of stopped for a little bit. But when I came back just a few weeks ago, you know, my character and all that was still there. So I picked kind of back up on there. They had reset all his stats and skills, which was a blessing because I could respec him however I wanted to. You know, and I'm gonna make him a stamina sorcerer eventually. Trying to right now as we speak, but just been playing this one more, kind of switching between characters. Completely different. That stamina sorcerer is way different than any character I played on any other MMO. It's different. He uses dual weapons and a bow, and then also casts some magic. It's just kind of different. I told him the same. I didn't like WoW because, you know, my playing time's sporadic. I didn't like that I paid $15 a month, or had to pay $15 a month to play it, and not know how much time I'm really going to spend on the game. So I kind of quit that, and he didn't like it because he wanted someone to play with. He's found a guild and all that since then, and has people he plays with on there, but WoW isn't for me, I don't think. Too cartoony, too. I like the realism. I like the realism in Elder Scrolls series. It's like World of Warcraft's a giant cartoon. Which, don't get me wrong, it has its own niche and like different things. People love that. But it's just not for me. I like how real this game looks. I mean, look at the characters and the environment. You don't get that right there in World of Warcraft. It's It looks so much better visually.
It's good to see you again. You're a little like...
Again, I've done this quest. So basically, she fell in love with this guy that died. And she loves him so much, and so I gotta do this quest for her to bring him back. And then you eventually find out that he didn't really love her. And he was just kind of using her. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why it probably has a much bigger fan base. People with, you know, less advanced computers can have no problems playing World of Warcraft. Don't get me wrong, if World of Warcraft offered the same free-to-play as this does once I bought the game or whatever, I would absolutely still play World of Warcraft with my uncle. I just don't want to pay $15 a month to play, you know, random times. And I say that, and I get this and buy it anyway, a monthly membership. But I actually see myself dedicating time to this one, and I wasn't doing that in World of Warcraft, I guess. Just like a lot of things about this game. Yeah, absolutely. But like, for example, this game, this right here alone is worth the $13 a month for me. Just look at how much stuff would just be in my inventory. I mean, my inventory bank's only like 80 slots. I got more than 80 things in here. Just having this second bag is worth it for the Plus membership. Not to mention you get all the download content and all that stuff that... Now, you don't get Morrowind, the expansion, but you get the download content for the dungeons and all that stuff for free by being ESO Plus. Yeah, but the World of Warcraft, I think, what, you can level to level 20, right? And then they make you buy the monthly thing again? I thought it was something like that. There's a... something different. No, can't get that bag any other way. The crafting bag is solely ESO Plus. Well, the only reason he got into World of Warcraft too is a few years ago. They put, might have been a year ago now. In December, they put out a, you could buy, you know, get up to date on all the expansions for $5. Like, that's all you had to pay to have all the expansions of World of Warcraft. So we both did that, played it. He loves it, continues to play it, has bought the 2 expansions since then or whatever. No, you don't need, if you're not interested in crafting, you don't really need this bag at all. But it's account wide, so all of my characters, every time they loot something or pick up a crafting material, goes in here and is shared across the account. I love crafting, so this is important to me, but if you're not into crafting or don't intend to do any crafting, you don't need that. Crafting is useful for pretty much every class, but especially for alchemy, because you can make your own potions and whatnot. That would be the only one that's really important. Because again, there's no auction house or anything, so unless you're in a guild that gives you that kind of stuff for free. So there's the guy that loved that woman and basically said he was playing her because he was still in love with his wife.
Leon, and you were always too casual with the commoners. Your dalliances could still...
So then I got to make the decision on whether I want to tell her he didn't love her or tell her that he did and lie to her. What do you think I should do? Lie to her or tell her the truth? The other thing too is if you decided to play this, you could just not do ESO Plus and play it for what it's worth. See how much you're playing it, how much you're enjoying it, and then determine if crafting's something you want to do. Because as soon as you buy ESO Plus, all of your stuff from your bank and your inventory goes right into the crafting bag, so you don't have to move all the crap over. It just does it automatically. And then if I cancel ESO, excuse me, if I cancel ESO Plus, all this stuff stays in the crafting bag. I just can't add to it any longer. And so when I start pulling stuff out, it'll eventually deplete. Like if I canceled tomorrow, all this stuff would stay in this bag. But as I picked up more, you know, jute and all that stuff, it would stay on my personal inventory. And as I crafted, it would pull out of this crafting bag and I wouldn't be able to replenish it back in there.
Did you find him? Where is he? What did he say? I'm shaking. I miss him so much.
Tell her the truth? Okay.
No. I don't believe it. You must have found the wrong tomb.
You must accept this. He and his wife were laughing at you. Like,
No. I can't believe that. I won't.
see, the other thing too is you get bonuses based on the type of armor you're wearing. So like I'm a Magicka build, and so the Magicka bonuses come from wearing light armor. So I want to have as much light armor on as possible. So you just saw me, I switched these pants out that only give me 1123 armor, and took these pants off that gave me 1893 because we're leveling and getting bonuses from light armor. So if I wear 5 pieces of light armor, I get bonuses in armor under light down here. Increases your Magicka recovery by 3% for each piece of light armor. You know, I think that's similar to Skyrim. I've never played Overwatch, and I see a lot of people playing that. It's like you had champions that basically play like Call of Duty, right? So based on which character you pick to play with is what abilities you have during the match. Is that, am I understanding that part right? Okay. Well, shoot me a follow if you don't mind, and then whenever I'm back on, stop by, and I love chatting with people. But here shortly, I got to go run out and run some errands and grab some lunch and whatnot. So I'll probably be turning off the stream here in another 20-30 minutes to go run some errands. But then I'll be back around this afternoon.
Excellent. Now, we'll hold the line here. Ensure that the Ashlands are safe. Normally, Father,
Yo, what up, Whiter Dragon? Dragoon 48, Whiter Dragoon. You been playing this game? Like 10 Daedra Hearts, I just threw 10 of them out. But I've had them already. Shit. Yo, Velo, I'm gonna switch back over to the stream chat. So if you're still there, hop on over to the stream chat. I can see that one a little better with along with my mixer chat. I can see it a little better. Sorry, White Dragoon, I missed you there. I was doing a chatting with someone off of Twitch. Velo. I hate these conifers. They do so much damage to me and always pin me to the fucking ground. Pisses me off. You really gotta time up that that freaking block. It's really hard sometimes. They have a lot of crap there. Little demons. Oh, you want some too, little man? One more of these efforts. summoning bowl. Immortal? One, three. Die. I got some new pants. Are these ones better? Yeah. Search his heavy stack. Be back on here later this evening too. I don't know if you guys will be around, but to head out of here in about 20 minutes or so. I gotta run to the bank. I gotta pick something up, grab some lunch, come back, be around for the rest of the day, playing for sure. I don't know if I want to jump off of that. It looks really far down. I hate these conifers. They freaking jump. Gotta be quick on that freaking block. And then with the stab stick. What was that? I got a blue pair of something. I guess if I'm gonna wear heavy, I might as well wear a better heavy, right?
You dare summon me?
You dare summon.
You will burn.
Die.
I will serve you for now.
Yeah, look, a crate. Treasure chest. Calling it a crate because I'm used to PUBG and Rocket League. Didn't give me anything good, probably. Light. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to call it for a minute. I gotta go run some errands. I will be back later this evening, later this afternoon. Oh, what works each character has abilities with specific to their class, then you have Or the difference between watching other shooters that you can character and you die. You have to pay for expansions in this. No, Velo. If you're ESO Plus, you don't have to pay. Well, you don't have to pay for the downloaded content. You do have to pay for the Morrowind expansion, which came out, which gives you like a new character class and several other new things. But the like dungeons and stuff, if you're ESO Plus, you get access to those. Yeah, there's only been a couple expansions. I think Morrowind might be the only one. I don't know for sure. But yeah, you have to pay for the expansion. But honestly, at first you don't even need it. So I wouldn't worry about that too much at first. I think if you bought the base game and you kind of played it, but played it out to see if you liked it, at that point you could determine if you wanted to buy the expansion or not. But it's absolutely not necessary at the beginning to have the expansion. I bought the expansions because I really wanted to try the Warden class. Like I said before, I really like trying the different classes. So I knew I wanted to try Warden, so I just gave them their $20 and tried Warden. One thing that I do want to point out is I bought this game through the ESO website back in the day when it was first coming out, like through their actual website. It's now on Steam, but I can't buy the Steam expansions when they go on discount because it doesn't align with my game because I didn't buy the base game on Steam. If you're planning on buying it, Steam gives a lot of deals and discounts. You can't buy the base game through the website and then buy the expansions and whatnot through Steam. They don't communicate with each other like that, so keep that in mind depending on what source you go off of. I'm trying to get out of here, but I can't seem to find the path. I think it's this way, honestly. Well, Vila, I'm gonna get back to this base camp, and then I'm gonna run out and grab some lunch, and like I was saying, some other things. I don't know if you'll be back around, but it'd be cool for you to stop back by. We can talk about it some more. I can give you some pointers and explain some more things if you want. I'm gonna run up here to the base camp and log out, so I'm in a safe zone when I log back in later. Alright, well, you guys take care. I'll be back, like I said, later this afternoon, so definitely stop back by. Hope to see you guys then. If not, good luck in your games.